What's up everybody, Conflict here, and welcome to the second episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. When we left off, I just created the world and got some of the essential tools that I'll need to get things started. And I even managed to get up a couple of iron tools as well. Now my main focus is getting a shelter. I've noticed that my inventory is getting pretty full, and the need for a shelter has become a necessity. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to end up doing the same thing that I usually end up doing, which is making a temporary shelter. I don't really want to make a temporary shelter. I would much rather have something a little bit more extravagant, but it's pretty early on and that's not going to be an easy thing to do. So what I'm looking at right now, I was thinking about maybe making a home over there in the plains area, but now I'm beginning to think I should probably make it over here on the shore. That way I'm a little bit closer to the trees and stuff. I can actually, harvest a little bit more wood in case I need it. I won't have to cross that little bit of water there every time. Of course, I could just make a bridge or something, but there's nothing really eventful over there, at least not to my knowledge, so I'm just going to clear this area out and see what I can do. Now, I don't want the shelter to be too small, because even though it is a temporary shelter, I'm going to want it to be large enough to actually hold a decent amount of materials. So I'm going to want to fit several chests inside. And I don't want it to be too large though. So it's got to kind of be somewhere in between. That, and I also don't want it to be something that I end up getting attached to and then I just want to keep expanding on it. So, because I do eventually want to remove it and then replace it with something better. But we'll see. Ah, really? One log. Come on. Right in the middle of that water. Alright, well, as much as I hate floating trees, we're not going to worry about it right this second. I'm just going to keep on cutting trees down for now, and I'm probably going to end up filling in that water there. It doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Now, hopefully, I'm eventually going to go exploring in that plains area, and although there's really nothing to find in a plains biome, maybe we might get lucky and find a village. That would be pretty nice. It'd be really close to my home, so that'd be very handy. And I do quite like villages. I'm not really sure why. Villagers generally tend to scam everybody. Their trades aren't the greatest. You can actually utilize their trades very well, and kind of like if you find the perfect villager, you can get some really good trades and actually get a lot of emeralds, which you can use to pretty much get anything for practically free. But maybe we'll get to that in the future, a long time from now at least, because we're quite a ways from that at the moment. Let's see. I'm going to need to make a shovel. I'm going to need to actually get some more planks. There we go. That's good enough. Don't need a ton of sticks. I don't really like to clutter my inventory with too much stuff, and sticks are not that useful. Other than to make tools, of course. Hopefully I won't have to be making tools all the time, though. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think, I don't like tearing up the land too much, making it kind of uneven and looking unnatural. But I don't want to have to dig all of this out, so maybe I'll just take off the top layer here and then just a little bit down there. And we'll see what that looks like. Kind of wish there were some oak trees around here. That'd be pretty nice, because it looks like the majority of my stuff's going to be made out of birch. Not going to look the greatest in my opinion, at least not from what I can conjure up in my mind here, but we'll see, I guess. Get rid of some of this dirt down here. And then I'll use whatever I dig up here to fill in that water right there. That'll give us a lot of space. still got that tree that I gotta fix. I'll get that as soon as I fill in this water here. And that's probably about good. At least for now. That's not bad. That gives us a pretty good amount of space. I can't even, my inventory's too full. I can't pick that stuff up. Alright. Let's start filling this in. It's gravel. I didn't even notice. A lot of people hate gravel. Personally, I kind of like gravel. I don't know why. I just got, sometimes I just go on like giant collection sprees just collecting gravel. And I generally won't collect it if it's, if I just find it down in the cave somewhere. But sometimes I just go intentionally for the purpose of finding gravel. I'm not really sure why. It is kind of nice because of the flint, but even if I just don't get flint, I'm still pretty content. Huh, flint and content. That's a rhyme. Of course, I don't have enough dirt. I probably should have just covered the top layer, but whatever. I'll just dig a little bit more over here. Get rid of this little mound. All the birch saplings everywhere. I need to get some, I'll get some oak saplings. I'll go exploring and get some oak saplings, bring them over here. That's all I'll do. Seeds. Start farming pretty soon too, that way I don't have to keep on, I think my tool broke, yep. That way I don't have to keep, looking for mobs all the time. I'm just going to cover the top layer. And it's not going to be enough again. Well, it came pretty close. Just have to get a couple more dirt blocks. What's that, 4? 4. I'll just do it with my hand. I'm not even going to make another shovel for that. Looks like night is starting to fall again. That's wonderful. What a perfect time. There we go, I can reach that wood there. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't pick it up. Can't pick it up because my inventory's full. Oh well, I'll pick it up while I'm building. So, okay, now we got this open space here. I do need a little bit more cobble. Even though this is going to be a temporary house, it's not going to look the greatest. I still wanted to have a little bit of variation in it and look kind of decent. Even though, like I said, it's going to be temporary, so I do plan on getting rid of it at some point. Awesome iron. That's a nice little find. Looks like there's going to be 8. Of course, my stone pick breaks. I got an iron one, though. Alright. Still need a little bit more cobble. Cobble is good for foundations in the buildings and stuff. I find it looks pretty nice. And here's the hole we originally dug in the beginning. Thought I'd never come back to it, but here I am. Alright, how much stone do we have? 53? That's probably pretty close to the amount we'll need. Let's grab just a little bit more here. I'm going to throw a torch down here as well. Just so mobs don't spawn under the ground near my house. Because I wouldn't want to listen to that all the time. Zombies and stuff. That can get pretty annoying. Alright, there we go. Oh, fill that in too. Alright. That log's probably going to despawn. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to build my house right here on the shore. It's got a pretty nice view, so fairly happy with that. Let's see. I think I'm going to put that there. 1, 2, 3. Going to try and make this symmetrical. It's been a while since I've even built anything, I guess. Or played at all, really, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 is it. No. Let's build a little bit wider than that. Like I said, it's gotta be able to hold a decent amount of chests. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Actually, I probably need that to be right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll just put this one here. Alrighty, not bad. 9 by 9. So, fill this in with cobble. Like I said, cobble does make for a pretty good foundation. Sometimes I like to use stone brick for the foundations, but not too often, because I generally like to use stone brick for either walls or sometimes even oh, that log. Sometimes I also like to use the stone brick for pathways. It generally tends to look pretty nice. I need to eat some pork chops using my sprint capability. Alright, now the question is, where do I want the door? Which way am I going to go the most often? Probably not this way, but for some reason I want to build it over here. Get out of here, zombie. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't bring any more of his little friends. Okay, I think I'm going to make the door right here. Even though it probably make more sense to make it like right here or here. It just tends to, you know what? Kind of want to make it here though. That's what I'll do. I'll make it here. So I'm not even going to put it over here. I would put it in both places, but I really don't like having multiple doors. Kind of takes up space, to be honest. I can't really put as many things there and block the doorway and stuff. I'm going to take out the corners, and you'll see here why here in a second. Just to try and make it look a little bit more attractive. I'm going to throw some birch logs down in their place. Usually, like I said, oak. That's the way to go. But birch will work for now. And as I said, temporary place, so I'm not too concerned. I'm going to go ahead and make some more planks. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. I do not know why I did that. I was really dumb. Okay. I need to figure something to throw away. I guess those seeds. And that dirt. Well, I'm going to have to chop down some more trees now. Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and take out the pieces next to the doors as well. And put birch logs there. I don't know if I want that there or not. No. We'll just leave that cobble. Yeah, like that. We'll go ahead and put that around like that. Alright. So we kind of got a little house going on. I'm gonna get a couple more trees over here because there's a creeper over there. I'll leave him alone. I'll spare his life. Or he'll spare mine. Spiders, skellies. Ah, get out of here. Gosh dang it, get out. There we go. Some bones. Not picking them up because my inventory's full. You know what? I'm just going to throw down a couple of those chests real quick so I can actually start picking some stuff up. Because, not going to lie, it's getting pretty annoying. Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. Picking up dirt. I'm going to throw this chest down here and throw some of this stuff I'm not going to use in there. I don't plan on using any of this. I'll organize it later. For those of you who are OCD or have some OCD tendencies, no worries. I'm kind of the same way, so that will definitely be fixed later. As soon as I can take care of some of these other priorities first. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these bones and stuff before they despawn. I can make a bow as well, so now I've got an arrow that'll actually be a little useful. Stop it! Oh dang it, come on! Quit it. trees. Okay. Okay, you win. You happy now? Look at my house. Zombies. Just let me freaking log in peace. Okay. Maybe now I can actually do this without getting attacked. Just gonna need a few, not a ton. So grab a few logs here and there. That's probably good enough for now. 21, that's not too bad. There's a witch over there. They spawn all over the place now, I guess. As I said, it's been a while since I played, so not even really sure what a lot of the new features are. I have a pretty solid idea of most of them, though, so I don't want to make the floor entirely out of birch planks at all. I just really don't, because the walls are going to be made out of birch planks, and I just really hate using the same material for everything all the time. I'll show everyone some building tips and techniques in the future. As I said, a lot of people consider me a fairly good builder. I say a lot of people instead of myself, because I don't want to sound arrogant. I'm alright. I'm not a pro. Definitely not a pro. But according to everyone else, I'm pretty good at building. So I'll be happy to give everyone some pointers and tips on how to build and such in the future. Once I actually start getting the materials that I need to do so. One thing I do like to do whenever I build my houses or rooms, and pretty much every single survival house I make, you will find me placing logs down around the border there, like that. It's just, to me, it makes a good border. A lot of times I use cobble for the base of the house, like that. And it just doesn't look right to make the floor a cobble base as well. Is that a baby zombie? Probably. I don't even care. I just don't like to make the base of the house cobble and the floor cobble. It just honestly isn't very, I don't know, it kind of clashes too much in my opinion. Because you're simply just reusing the material and it's touching together and stuff. I don't know. It just doesn't seem that, what's the word I'm looking for? Purtyful. Let's see. I usually like to make like a wool thing in the center. I'll show you what I mean later. I can't really do it right now, but I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Let's put another, no. Yeah, let's put another log, whatever. I don't really like that. I won't put another log. Put a wooden plank. There we go. It's okay. Alright, and make a quick door. I see a lot of people make this mistake. Don't put your door like this on the inside, because that's I don't believe, I'm not sure if you can do it still. It does look, sometimes it looks pretty good. I think that skeletons are actually able to or zombies are actually able to hit you through the door if you put it that way, so it just helps to keep it like this. Even though sometimes it is good to do that, just not for a practical use generally, simply because of that reason. Now they may have changed that, but I believe that's how it used to be. So correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure that's how it is. If not, whatever, put your door wherever. So I don't know what I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna put some cobble in the middle. And a log in the center, just to give the floor a little bit of variation. It's a little bit much for variation. I usually don't make it quite so I don't know, variant. I usually don't make it quite so detailed, but it's usually just a couple of materials. But it's good for now. Oh man, ran out of my axe. Punch with my hand. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get on top of the wall here and actually add some stuff to this house, make it a little bit taller. It's not very efficient when it's this short. Personally, I'm not gonna make this real big, but personally I find that houses that are only 2 blocks tall are I don't know, not to my taste. I do not like houses that are too, like my head is touching the ceiling. Cannot stand that. So I'm going to have to make it a little bit taller. Now, as I said, this is a temporary house and it's not going to stay forever. And I may change it over time, make it look a little bit better. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and whatever. This isn't what I meant to do either. I need to make another axe right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get through this roof real quick though without it. I can't. Hardly. Alright. And just this last piece here. Put that there. That there, that there. That there, and that. Oh, what am I doing? I did the complete opposite of what I was supposed to do right here. You know what? I'm just gonna make an axe. Grab this. Grab a little bit of cobble, and voila, an axe. I do apologize. That was my phone. All right, put that there. That there. That not there. Wow. The same thing twice. Okay, put the cobble there. There we go. Now I'm just gonna fill the rest in because I'm kind of lazy. Doesn't look the greatest. I mean, the walls, the floors, it's pretty much all made out of birch, but it's really all I've got at the moment. So a little dark in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple torches, throw them down. Also, speaking of darkness, I would like to mention in the last video I did not realize that it was going to be quite so dark. I thought about it, thought, well, it might be kind of dark. But we'll just see, and it was. There were several parts of the video that I noticed were very dark, and I do apologize for that. From now on, I'm going to take more of a notion to actually place torches down more frequently. So, try and prevent that from happening again. I'm just going to take the rest of my cobble and make a few furnaces. I do like having multiple furnaces, so find them very useful. So there's my tiny little house. It's not the greatest, but it's a temporary house, as I said. It doesn't look terrible for a little temporary house. So I will go ahead and make a better house in the future, but for now, it'll do. So that's about all the time I have for right now. Just gonna go ahead and this is probably a good time to end the video. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and comment, and if you would like to see more of this content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, peace!